Hello friends, so welcome to this lecture on Microsoft Antimalware or demo how we can install the Microsoft Antimalware onto the virtual machines. Hello friends, so welcome to this lecture on demo on installing the Microsoft Antimalware onto the virtual machines. See, in the previous lectures we have already discussed that Microsoft Antimalware is a free real-time protection or a service, an extension that we can install that helps identify, remove various kind of viruses, spyware, and other malicious softwares. And you can also generate alerts when any kind of malicious or unwanted software tries to install on your machines or on your Azure systems. So we'll see that how we can enable the or install the Microsoft anti-malware onto your virtual machines. In order to save the time, I have already created virtual machine so that it takes time to provision the virtual machine. So I have already provisioned the virtual machine SA-VM1. So there are a couple of ways to install the uh, this anti-malware onto the virtual machine. So we'll discuss one or two methods in this particular demo. So first of all, once you click on the machine, virtual machine on the right, on the left hand side, there is a option called as extension. So once you click on that extension, just click on add. So you'll be able to see various kind of extensions, Microsoft Chef or Sentinel Agent you want to install. So like the first one is Microsoft Antimalware. You can see the performance diagnostic Chef, right? So you must be having Rapid 7, and then you have for Azure Sentinel. So there are a number of other agents as well. So you can see Azure agent for monitoring pipelines. You can install VST agency, the Sentinel one on Windows extension. So there are different extensions you can install. So here we'll try to install the Microsoft anti-malware. So these are the legal terms. So we'll just click create, and here you can supply the different options. So you remember in the lecture we discussed about that, okay, you can exclude files or certain processes or files. So all these options, we if we want to exclude certain processes which the Microsoft anti-malware agent should not scan or process, in that case we can exclude those processes. So you can enable disable the real-time protection, you can run a scheduled scan, you can enable that, and then you can have a full or a quick type of scan. So quick is generally easy one and a full is full one. It takes time to run that. Now if I'll click on, you can change the day, so I'll click on Sunday, and 120 is like 2 a.m. So if I'll click on, let's say if I'll do 180, so it becomes 3 a.m. So you can see the calculation from here that 12 is equal to uh, 61 a.m. and then 0 is 12 a.m. So it is like 3 a.m. right now. So you can see the calculation that 1 a.m. is 60 and 2 a.m. is 120. So just add 60 minutes again, so it becomes 3 a.m. in the night. So once you click on OK, so it will start doing the deployment of your anti-malware. So it will take time to install the anti-malware onto the virtual machine. So for the time being, I will stop the video, and once it gets installed, we'll come back. So that deployment has been completed now. So you can see, okay, so let's close this window. You can see that, okay, IaaS anti-malware type, which is Microsoft Azure malware security IaaS anti-malware extension has been succeeded. So you once this is installed and you need to uninstall, you can click on uninstall and it will be uninstalled. So it's pretty simple to install the Microsoft anti-malware engine via the Azure portal. So there is one another method, we'll discuss that as well. So if you'll click on home, so similar you can do it via the PowerShell as well as your command line prompt. So the another method is when you create the virtual machine itself. So let's say if I'll click on add, and let's try to create a new virtual machine. So we'll use the same resource group. So I'll mention security architects hyphen VM2, and then we'll choose the same reason. We'll choose, let's say, Windows 2019 data center, and Then we can mention the same as username VM2 and we'll set up password. So we are not going to create this with uh, VM, but just to show you that okay, which is that option with the help of which we'll be able to install the Microsoft Anti-malware. So we'll not choose anything. So because we are not going to create this virtual machine, so it basically comes under the advanced option. So I'll click on advanced and then see if there is an option called as select an extension to install. So once you click on that, you see you'll get all the options which we get while installing it from the uh, on the machine which is already installed. So from here, if you'll click on this, that it will get installed and you'll click create. So we'll not, create this virtual machine. Basically, you'll get all the options like we did for the virtual machine one. So I'm not going to create this particular virtual machine. So a pretty simple exercise with the help of which we'll be able to create the or install the Microsoft Azure anti-malware. So again, like you might be wondering that okay, you have not get any option to schedule the signature updates and all. See, remember in the lecture we also discussed that okay, it provides the real-time protection, automatically monitors the activity in cloud services, virtual machines, right? It will automatically install the protect signatures, virus definitions, so that your protection is up to date, anti-malware engine and platform updates. It will automatically do, so you need not to do anything. Okay, so this is it, friend, in this lecture. Thank you for watching this lecture. Meet you in the next lecture. Thank you.